Hello, my name is Thomas Wilson White, and I am the writer and director of The Greenhouse. I was inspired to make The Greenhouse because my mum had just been diagnosed with leukemia, and I found myself yearning for a simpler time before she was sick and before I had to kind of reconcile myself with the fact that it was terminal. And I was sitting there wanting to write my first feature and just yearning for the past. And that's genuinely where the idea sprung from. I also really wanted to center an alternative family like my own in a sort of genre film, because queer characters and queer storylines are often relegated to coming of age and realism, and I kind of wanted to play with form and genre to tell a story. Some of the challenges we faced making The Greenhouse was that we were primarily outside of the system. It's an ambitious film, it's queer, it's a family movie, it's magic realist, and I think I knew that I had to go away and make it kind of independently. We had an incredibly dedicated, passionate crew, professional crew, who donated their time and came away with us to make the film in my hometown of Jervis Bay, which was amazing. Trying to get the film through post-production and finished with very little money and kind of off the kindness of, practitioners was a real challenge. It took many years. The concept is also highly autobiographical, and in the process I lost my mum as well while I was in post-production, so kind of got a bit too close to home for a period there. So yeah, we came up against everything and anything to get this film made, but I think it makes it all the sweeter that it's had such a positive reception at festivals and continues to find audiences. We chose to shoot the film in Jervis Bay, where I grew up, because I kind of know everyone and they all know my mums, and they, a lot of the people in the town were prominent figures in my life growing up with lesbian parents, and I wanted to go down there and make a film and work with the local community and employ local people to kind of, I don't know, as a kind of homage to my parents, but also to the life that we had in a pretty progressive and accepting community. And it also meant that it was kind of like, it literally took a town to make the film. And it was a real gift and something I really cherish, that we had that opportunity. It was so much fun. It's kind of why you do it. I'm hoping that audiences take away a sense of hope from The Greenhouse. It really is a film about second chances and moving on from grief and loss. It's also just my heart on the screen, and it requires a lot of vulnerability for me to even watch it, let alone to present it to thousands of people. So I hope that audiences might respond in kind and allow themselves to really face those fears that they have, and find a bit of themselves in there. Something I would add is it's been amazing to connect with audiences and to get this film in front of particularly the queer audience that it was made for. And I would just like to say thank you to everyone who has supported queer work and who continues to see the potential for it. So important that we do that, and particularly in this country, so thank you. I think going into the film, it's important maybe to know that this is a meditation and a reflection, and I hope that you can go into it with an open heart. It was a deliberate decision to remove The Greenhouse slowly from the film. I think it's a film for me about, ostensibly being stuck in the past, and I really wanted to start to blur the lines between the past and the present, and I think in doing so it helps to really immerse the viewer in Beth's emotional journey of grief and moving on. But yeah, it was clear to me early on that we had a really exciting opportunity to start to play with the audience's experience of time. Yeah, and I think at the end of the day, like I don't really care about big spectacle. I care about emotional journey and our humanity, our innate humanity. So it does become a character study and a film about relationships, 100%. One piece of advice I'd give to aspiring creators is to figure out what makes you tick and what you feel passionate about. It's got to be something that you can continue to return to for a period of many years often. And so do that work on yourself to figure out what it is you really care about, and then go away and make movies about it. Life is too short, I think, to wait for somebody to give you the green light. In saying that, it was incredibly hard to make an independent feature film outside of the system. But yeah, throw yourself at it and do it. Don't take no for an answer.